6:46, your Monday Sunrise Smart Start. We start with news breaking overnight. A shooting in Rochester near a nightclub. One man was wounded there and dropped off later at the hospital. Jatira Marsh is live downtown at RPD with the new update we have from detectives this morning. Jatira.
Brennan, police share with us a 51-year-old man was shot. They also say that they received a call around 1:40 this morning. They responded to the scene on Central Avenue, just east of Joseph Avenue. The gunshot victim got dropped off at the hospital in a private vehicle. Police say the man was shot while walking along Central Avenue, but he is expected to survive. Now, police are investigating the link between this shooting and the club that is also on Central Avenue. And at this time, they say that there are no suspects in custody. Live in Rochester, Jatira Marsh, News 8. Brennan, back to you.
Jatira, thanks. Also breaking this morning, a stolen car slammed into a house with people inside on Webster Avenue here in the city. That happened just after 1:15 a.m. The person or people inside the car took off before police got there. No one inside the house was injured. That car, a Hyundai, was stolen from Chilai Avenue. New this morning, a police officer from East Rochester is recovering after he was hit by a stolen car over the weekend. This was early on Saturday. The officer was responding to Vision Kia for a burglary in process. Upon getting there, we're told the officer saw several suspects driving off in a stolen car. He was hit while getting out of his cruiser, but kept on chasing the suspects to make an arrest. The stolen car crashed at West Linden and 441. A second car, also stolen, crashed at West Commercial and Main Streets. Multiple teens were arrested for this. The officer hit does not have any severe injuries. Police in Rochester are in the second year of doing workforce development classes to bring on the next generation of officers at RPD. The hiring process for the department to join takes anywhere from a year to a year and a half. And with dozens of spots to fill, leaders with the department's recruitment team are taking a new approach with these classes to bring in a more diverse crowd and to keep these recruits focused on what it takes to be a success in law enforcement.
We built something completely unique where we're engaging with them through social media platforms, and we're managing them through those platforms and bringing people in, having face-to-face meetings with them weekly and helping them prepare for each step of the process. We're looking to get emotionally intelligent candidates to be the future of the Rochester Police Department.
This year's class at the course reports a 77% diversity rate among recruits. Joining the workforce development classes does not guarantee you'll pass the academy or get employed, but it is the right first step. RPD officers were out, by the way, in the community yesterday at an Easter event hosted by R Realty. The festivities feature pictures with the Easter Bunny along with serious conversations. Police spoke with the kids, encouraging them as well to sign an oath to nonviolence. Event organizers say the goal is to bring awareness to gun crime and families living in poverty.
I think we've seen a lot of violence locally, nationally, pretty much worldwide. And I think if we as a community can spread peace, love, and just promote that nonviolence, it's going to really help the community.
Those at R Realty Rochester say they try to host at least one event for the community every month, and they offer free buyer seminars as well in real estate. As we enter this new work week, some customers of RG&E in Rochester will start seeing those new smart meters rolling out. The company is starting the installation process in Greece and the southeast area past the city. Then we'll make a cycle around the map to get to everyone. The smart meters, as we've told you, will replace the current ones, which do rely on manual input for the numbers each month, whereas these will be connected to a network for the data, allowing customers to see how their energy is being used in a timely manner. The upgrades come amid all the complaints from customers in recent years over billing irregularities and inconsistencies. Medicaid insurance will now be covered by the state. Previously, that was handled by a third party. Now New York will be the sole payer for everyone with Medicaid coverage. What this does, according to local pharmacists, is that it's a welcome change as it cuts out the middleman, opening more opportunities for those in need.
Especially in the city of Rochester, we see sometimes pharmacy deserts, we call them, where patients, maybe they can't go to their pharmacy that's near them because it's not covered. It wasn't covered on the old plan. The good news is that it's now covered. You know, our pharmacy, Rite Aid, will be covering Medicaid.
Pharmacists at Rite Aid tell us those looking to establish care at a new pharmacy location to remember to have their insurance card. And when you go to the store, you'll need the Medicaid card with you. That'll help cut down on wait times for everybody. Charges against former President Donald Trump remain under seal, and those will be read during his arraignment, expected to happen at some point tomorrow in New York. A source familiar with the Manhattan grand jury indictment handed up last week tells CBS News Trump will likely be charged with falsifying business records in the first degree. That felony stems from alleged hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels. Trump has denied the claims. 9 minutes to go until 7 o'clock. Here's James Gilbert, our meteorologist, with the forecast for this week. Take us through the checklist, James.
You know, Brendan, I think when I get home today, I'm going to be retiring the winter jacket.
Oh, that's it.
Believe it or not, yeah,
I think
so. Yeah, I do not see any big cold snaps in our future, and if I do, I'll just suffer with the medium jacket. Got to be one of those days. Not only do we need the medium jacket, but I think you could probably go with a long sleeve shirt this afternoon. It's going to be a really nice finish to the day. We're starting off in the 30s and we finish in the lower 60s. I'm also checking off sunglasses because I'm looking at some of these cameras and I am seeing sunshine to start off your day. Really nice start and a good finish. Let's enjoy this Monday. A wild ride in the 8-day forecast. We'll have that coming up at the end of the show. Brennan?
All right, thank you, James. Sunrise traffic at 6:52. Everything looking okay on the map on the main expressways. Showing up as green. Let's keep it that way. We'll have another update of your Monday morning commute coming up at about 7:25 during CBS Mornings. A lot of people were out there braving the cold yesterday in the morning for the annual Rochester River Fund run held along the Genesee River. The fundraiser supports those waiting or recovering from organ transplants, those surgeries at Strong. The event has raised nearly $300,000 since 2002 to offset patient costs. More than 700 people were there yesterday showing support, including those who've seen firsthand the power of an organ donation. The community is also raising money for Golisano Children's Hospital, specifically for its pediatric behavioral and wellness programs, all part of the Kiwanis Club's annual Miracle Mile of Donations event. Volunteers were in Victor at Eastview Mall collecting funds. This year, they expanded activities featuring basket raffles and clowns making balloon animals for all the kids that showed up at the mall. Christy Mitchell, who organized the event, says she has a very deep connection to the hospital.
I want to give back. They saved my daughter's life. You know, she had open heart surgery. They saved her life. She's now 22 years old. You know, she's around here somewhere helping out, you know, and both of my children went through mental health issues when they were teenagers, and they went through these programs, and they just, you know, now I have my children. You know, who knows what could have happened if they didn't get this help.
The past few years, organizers tell us, have been pretty hard because of everything with the pandemic. They're hopeful they bounce back this year because more people were out and about. A new store in Rochester is open with the environment and sustainability at the core of its mission. It is called Eco-Conscious Home Outfitters, or ECHO for short. The owner, Joy Keller, has spent decades as an elementary school teacher. And after spending her last year as a STEM teacher, she knew she needed a change. So she set up shop right around the corner from her home. Inside this location on East Main Street, you can find plenty of home goods, self-care items, even sustainably roasted coffee. Many of the products are made right here by our local businesses. The Fairport location of the original Steve's Diner is no longer affiliated with that franchise. To be clear, the original Steve's Diner is still open in Penfield, Chi-Li, and Henrietta, just a spot on Whitney Road in Fairport. As of now, it's called Great American Diner. Changed Saturday. They're also looking to open a second location for the Great American Diner in Greece. Maybe that'll be here in June, we're told. The original Steve's Diner will continue operations at the other locations in Penfield, Chi-Li, and Henrietta.
Check on that forecast. I think today is a good golf day. I think today you could play a little bit of basketball on some of those outdoor courts. Why not? Get that going. Showers move in, I'd say, about dinner time. So through this evening, through the overnight, and then I've got AM showers for Tuesday. A lot of that day is dry. Wednesday, we're going to circle that for a couple of reasons. One, probably the warmest day so far this year at 70, but two, watching storms.
All right. Thanks for watching us this Monday morning. CBS Mornings coming your way next. We'll see you back here in 30 minutes.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.